I think law centres are ultimately the heart of achieving social justice in Scotland and obviously across the UK. And I think given the fact we've had 10 years of austerity, there's never been a greater time for law centres, and ultimately I hope that the political parties in Scotland will agree that we need more law centres, because we don't have that many. Along the way there's been a lot of campaigns, there's been a lot of acts of Parliament. We drafted the abolition of pins and warrant sales, free school meals bill, the Breastfeeding Scotland Act, the Property Factor Scotland Act, plus about another 10 bills that never necessarily made it. But sometimes in life, the fact that you actually try and do something, even although not successful, can act as a catalyst. So we're very kind of pragmatic and optimistic. Well, the bank charges one was incredible because we were the first guys that came up with the idea of using the unfair terms of consumer contract regulations. So that was back in 2004, and I'd set up a website for 30 quid on my laptop, and within a matter of weeks and months we were just inundated. So we had 1 million people downloading the template letters, and then we joined to be part of the bank charges campaign. We were the lawyers to that across the UK, working with English QCs, working with volunteers. It was fantastic. Of course, learning from that experience, we then went on to do a bedroom tax toolkit, working with senior counsel in Scotland as well on that, and a payday loan survival guide. And I have to say, I mean, we did predict, and I think I wrote this in Martin Lewis's website, Money Saving Expert, about 2 years before it happened, that really the payday lending companies were breaking the law. And of course that came to pass 2 years later, and Wonga and other companies ended up basically having to write off hundreds of millions of pounds. That was quite satisfying. I think the future for Govan Law Centre, I think, is a bright one. I think we're going to build upon our successes, learn from the things that have worked, learn from the things that haven't worked, because nobody's perfect, and ultimately try and deliver much more access to justice, but social justice in Scotland. And I think now is a critical time with what we're currently facing across the UK. So I think exciting times ahead.